Hey guys, so it's Monday morning. It's about, I think, 10:15. Just went and picked up the concrete. So I just want to give you a quick update before I really get going. So this morning I was able to get most of the gravel in this area. It's pretty close to grade back through there. So now I can get going on doing our forms. Added a little bit of stone, got compacted. So I'm literally about to set up our forms now. Got our 2x4s here. Got all of our little stakes over there. Obviously concrete's here. So we are good to go. I'm just finalizing kind of my dimensions for the two elements and making sure that I make the forms to the right size, and then we're going to start squaring everything off and get the forms set up so we can start pouring some concrete. So because it's such a small amount of concrete, we are just going to mix it by hand. Normally I'd have a small load concrete truck come in, but it's just so small here. We're only going 4 inches deep. That's what they spec in the Teco catalog. So 4 inches reinforced with steel mesh. So gonna get that done today for hopefully both parts. So tomorrow we can get going on the actual building. So I'll update you guys when I'm just about done pouring, or at some point during you know, the concrete, and then the fun stuff starts. So just want to give you guys a quick update. About to go on lunch. It's just after 12. Got the form for the pizza oven already poured. See it right there. Nice and smooth. Everything's nice and level. So I'm not sure in the first part if I went over exactly how I was doing this. Sure I did quickly. But so we're doing, just set up our forms with 2x4s, put our stakes in the ground, make sure everything's perfectly level. Made sure everything's perfectly square to the stairs, so when we run our pavers up here, we're not making funny cuts. So because the pizza oven isn't as deep as the grill, we have the pizza oven set forward a little bit, so our pavers are actually going to run off the back of that. And then the charcoal grill will have kind of like a space in the back where there's no pavers. So we set enough space in between after the pour that there's going to be 12 inches, which is the exact width of our blue 60. So we can put pavers in there without cutting. So what we are doing is we are setting up our form. We are doing about 2 inches of concrete. Then we are putting in our remesh, which is super important. And then we are doing another 2 inches and then screeding it off. So we're gonna let these cure overnight. We're gonna backfill, trying to get the gravel really close. And then, so tomorrow we can get going on building. We'll let it sit overnight and we should be good to go. Hey guys, so it's about 3:30 now. Just ran back the extra concrete we had. So concrete forms are done. We're gonna let them set till tomorrow. I wanted to show you guys something a little different. We'll run out front because that's where I'm doing this. So I'm not sure if I showed this before, and sorry if I keep repeating myself because I always forget what I record. Got first load of Teco material delivered. So here's our 4.0 pizza oven. Get that unwrapped soon. We got a bunch of wall blocks and pavers, caps, all sorts of stuff. So we still have another, I don't think it's a full truckload, but another truckload to come. So with the, we're making all of our wall products out of Brandon wall block. And with the pizza oven, you run your caps. It's basically 6 caps, and you have to run them just like they are now. Obviously, they'll be tightened up against each other. So, you know, this would be the front, and that would be the rear. And they're obviously upside down right now. You can see the finish isn't very nice. But so what we are doing, we could get away with putting these caps right on top of our structure once it's done. But we would rather it be a little bit extra, you know, strengthened. So what we are doing is we are just doing a quick line, quick zip through our 2 caps, putting a piece of rebar in, and then what we are going to do is we are going to take some anchoring cement for concrete and steel, and we're going to load this rebar up with that and basically make it one piece, so that way it's kind of bridging our gap, and it's not depending on the minor, you know, 10 inches on each side of wall block that it's sitting on. So I'll show you guys exactly once we start building this how this is going to work. It may be a little confusing now if you haven't done one of these, but this is just one thing we do, kind of a step past what we really need to do, but we feel it's going to result in a lot better quality and definitely make the product last a lot longer and be a lot safer. So yeah, that's just about it for today, guys. Gonna get this done, but tomorrow we start building this and hopefully actually get the oven set. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow and should be a good day. Hey guys, just want to do a quick update. It's about 9:20 on Tuesday, so I'm just getting going pretty good now, working on the pizza oven stand. So this is Brandon Teco Block, Brandon wall block, Piedmonte caps. So we're doing it just like they have it on the website. You can do whatever you want as far as variations of this, but we're going right by their plans, so they have it all mapped out, super easy. Shows you all your cuts, makes it really quick. So we got our first course down in there, so that's going to be buried about halfway, and then we're going to have kind of like a toe kick here. This is also going to be the bottom of the wood box, so the wood will have something to rest on. And now we're going to start building up, I think, about 4 more layers or so, and then we're going to cap it again just like this, and we're going to put 2 wall lights in on either side of the wood box. And then this afternoon we're going to be throwing on the actual Forno pizza oven. Then we're going to get going on our built-in grill. So that's going to be a similar design. I mapped that all out on SketchUp. I can show you guys the drawing of that later. That's going to be a pretty cool build. So hopefully we get to that this afternoon, at least get started on it. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm about to head out for lunch, so I just want to give you guys a quick midday update. So the pizza oven stand is just about done. I just have to cap the top of it for the oven itself to sit on. It's going to be the same setup as below down here with the 6 Piedmonte caps. So I have those sitting out in the driveway right now, just letting the special caulking dry a little bit more. I did all the caps yesterday with the rebar and realized that they had to be cut short, so I had to redo those. So I probably should have looked at the directions for this first, but I didn't. Luckily it didn't take too long. So those are out drying right now. I'm going to throw those on later. So when I get back from lunch, I'm going to, because the Brandon wall doesn't have channels in it, I'm going to have to score out a channel for this light, for the wire to run around and come to this side. So we're going to have a light right there, and then we're going to have a light on this side. So these are just Kichler single LEDs. Usually I use 3s, if not 6s. So under the deck are all 6 LED. You can see they're a decent amount bigger. And then I have a 3 LED, which is going to go in the center of our charcoal and wood grill, which I'm starting now. So I have the base of it all set up. We're going to do the same thing we did over here. We're going to have a kind of like a toe kick height of our Piedmonte, and then we're going to start building up. And we're going to have these at the same exact height, and then the back of this part will have kind of like a backsplash, which is where the light will be, and then we'll cap it. So I'm hoping to get decently far on that today, finish it up tomorrow, and then kind of get this area cleaned up, get our gravel where it needs to be. I want to get this excavated just about up to where the arborvitaes are, because that's where our wall is going to start. Get this all graveled in, ready to go, and then get pavers laid and cut, or at least laid right up to where the arborvitaes are, and then we're going to get going on the wall, or I should say I'm going to get going on the wall. So making good progress. It's a little slow. I feel like it's going slow, but making some noticeable progress. So I'll give you guys an update at the end of the day once the oven is installed, and I am a little bit further on the grill. So it is about 4:30 right now, doing a little bit of cleanup, but I just want to show you guys kind of the final result. So I am done with the pizza oven stand. We're going to be installing the pizza oven itself in probably half an hour or so you guys won't be able to see that until the next video, but I'll make sure that's the first thing I show you guys on Wednesday morning. But so here's the grill. I know it's been hard to explain. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill this hole inside with crushed stone, leave it about 6 inches low, and then do concrete. And then what's going to happen is we are going to fire brick the hole inside of this, and then we're going to have grates. You can see them right here, 2 grates that will drop right in about at this height. And so that's going to be their charcoal, wood grill. So we're going to go one more 7-inch block layer back here along the back and cap the 2 sides. And then we're doing a downlight or an undercap light in the center back there. So it's gonna look pretty sweet when it's done, but I just wanted to show you guys. So if you're pretty excited to see the pizza oven like I am, make sure you check out the next video, which will be on Thursday or Friday, to see what it actually looked like once it's installed. So once again guys, thanks for watching.